Hello guys, what's up? This is Yogesh with a new tutorial on SQL. So guys, in this is the first video of SQL in which I will tell you what is an SQL and how we can use and why it was SQL used in data manipulation technique. So first of all guys, what is an SQL? You can see in this PPT the SQL stands for structured query language. You have seen a structured query language. What is a structured query language? Because it is a structured query language, a language which is in the structure, like in a particular structure or on a particular database. Many standards are out there, the NSI, SQL, SQL92, akka, SQL2, SQL. This is not for your information guys. This is just a theory, but you have to know that what is an SQL. SQL simply stands for structured query language because all the data in the SQL is in query and it was a data multiplication. So next one is what is an SQL and why it is used in database. So firstly guys, SQL has a data definition language which is known as DDL, in which we have create, delete tables from the attributes, as well as some of the data will be modified on the server or on a local machine. What is data manipulation? What is a data manipulation? Query one or more tables. You can simply make query of a one or more table into they modify on the tables on triplets on the live server. So there is an SQL is used. What is transit SQL guys? Packaging a sequence of a SQL statement server. One discuss, because we haven't never discussed in this in the class, because we have seen in practical. I will show you how you can use this type of function in your SQL. Data in SQL, how you can data, unlike some atomic type like data types, like every column, rows, as well as many have data have different columns, like data engine, data modifiers, and many other things which were insert in the database into this. But it is like XML, but not a pure XML, because we have a tables, flat tables, like simply you can say that you have a simple manipulation tables, like you have a insert of data of a student. So we have a class, for our class, for their row numbers, we have a different separate data which can be insert to a simple database, so we can get data from there. Next one is data type in SQL. So guys, I will not want to show you that, because when we do our lectures videos on that, so we can also learn what is character, what is variable character, and what is big and small, teeny tiny, and etc. So guys, before going further, I will show you the interface of SQL Server 2014. I have used in this video, because all the version of SQL are same, but I prefer this version because it was great for learning and you can learn many things from that. So we have started. So guys, I have started my SQL. I use Microsoft SQL 2014. So guys, firstly, when you open this, there is a comma database engine or database analysis service, reporting service, or integration service. So firstly, we work on database engine, because guys, we want to add data or other thing on that. So guys, why we use that? This is an database creation, deletion, and as well as many things we can use on this database system. Because guys, if you learn SQL very tiny way or very long way, so you can have a new chances of getting a better jobs, as well as you have a learn your language for the next level, like Oracle in Oracle SQL, so you can PL SQL and NoSQL databases. So the next one is, what is a database? What is a database? Main question is there, what is a database? A database is simply a collection of data. You can say simply a collection of data is known as a database. So why we use a database? We can use other tools, like many of our data you can insert on Excel, as well as many other things, but we can use a SQL database to manipulate the data, because it is make up it is smaller in size, it was computable, it was can be add on a server or anything. So first of all, database engine, then you want to take an, I have in my local text machine. So it was going to be the Yogesh Enterprise 2014. If I browse for more, I have get these types of four database there: database engine, database analysis service, reporting service, and integration services. But we do not need anyone, because they are all in database engine. They are network server. If you have a network in your on a PC or a company, so you must have a database on a network server. It give me a database engine, but this is a fake, guys, because this is a local, my local database 12.0. So this is the only local database which was allow me to in the server. But why he can telling me why is on server? Because SQL database and Microsoft SQL Server manage a server database on a local machine. So you can have the chances to get a D server on your platform as well as PC. But we can simply click cancel or okay, it does not depend. Now, what is the authentication? With SQL Server Authentication, when you install your SQL Server Management Studio, you want to add two login credentials. First of all, window credentials, and second one is SQL Server Authentication. SQL Server Authentication is authentication when you are logging with your own user ID and password. This is mainly used in simply a manner you can use in on a server when you have a different DBA, the database administrator, that you have to modify data on their rights, because some have a level 1 rights, some have level 2 rights, and some have level 3 rights. But you have to know how you can add these on a particular day. But I will tell you in my upcoming lectures how you can use an authentication or login. But till now we use only window authentication. Window authentication is named Yogesh GAUR /Yogesh GAUR because it's the PC. In my PC there is a name of the PC is the name of Yogesh GAUR. So user ID and the password will remain on the PC which I want to use to open my PC on a particular system. So the password and the they remain same. When I used to connect, SQL database has been connected. When you are connected, you can say a Yogesh core interface database SQL server to 12.0. That way you can find databases, security, server object, replications, always management, integration service management, and etc. So this is just a simple interface of SQL Server Management. But I want to show other things on that. I want to show it because you have a simply know the workspace of a SQL Server. First of all, the main function on it is a new query. Is a new query in which you can send a query in which you have to write the SQL language. But I will tell you how you can write, how you create a database or anything. This is simply a query. You can select star form or anything you want to add in the database. So guys, this is you can choose your database from there. You can how many database we are here, so you can simply take from there. So in there we have to write a code to insert the data, to manipulate the data, or to get the data. So guys, I think that this lecture should be end here, because in my next video we have start for the main concept, how to SQL start and how we can do SQL queries and how we can create a database. So guys, first of all, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe my channel and like these videos. Please share this video with your friends. So guys, thanks for watching and have a nice day, guys. Yogesh tutorials.